Hey everybody, this is Tor. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be going over how to shop on Buyee.
Hey! Where do you think you're looking, pervert? You're going to just sit there and stare or help me pick up my cards, idiot.
And Buyee is a Japanese proxy service. Essentially what you do is you buy you buy through Buyee. You pay like a service fee. I think it's like $5 an item, or $3 to $5 an item. And so you'll buy it, they buy it for you on the on the Japanese websites, and then they will have it shipped to their warehouse. Their warehouse will then notify you that it's been received, and then you pay shipping from Buyee warehouse to you. So you don't pay double shipping. You only pay shipping from the warehouse to yourself. Although there are some like instances where you do have to pay for the shipping, but those are far and few between. But yeah, as you can see here, we are on the Buyee website. Another cool thing about it is that they offer coupons. So here, let's go to the coupon page. So you'll notice that I decided to do it today specifically because there is a 15% off all trading cards, and since this channel was like all about trading cards and whatnot, I think it makes sense. So again, you just have to sign up. It's very simple sign up. There's gone are the days where you have to like send in your passport or like give them a photocopy of your ID or passport, back like the old proxy services that were a pain in the ass to actually sign up for. Here you just use your regular email, shipping address, and all that. But as you can see here, 15% off, and this is all trading cards, like no matter how new it is, how old it is. So if you just click this get the displayed coupon, what this button does is just kind of accepts all of the coupons all at once, so you don't have to go through them all. And essentially, it's kind of a habit for me. Almost daily, I'll get on this website and see what's on. But as you can see, we have these are different websites that we can use. I know you can also send, like, if you have like URL for a Japanese website that you're interested in buying like the product for, you can also send it to their customer service, and I believe they'll actually go through that URL and see if they can purchase it for you. I've never done that personally, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that's they're open to doing that. But don't take me for, or I guess I guess just do some research, I guess. But ideally here, really the biggest reason why people use Buyee is for Mercari. So this JD Directs or J Direct Items auction, this is what was previously known as Yahoo auctions for like Japan. So this was Yahoo auctions, and this is also used for it's still used now, but it's not as popular as Mercari is. Mercari, you can kind of think of it as like the Japanese like eBay type of website, right? You can, if you had a Japanese account, you could like comment and like try to haggle the price down if you wanted to. But since we are in a proxy service, they don't allow these type of accounts to comment on items, so you can't leave any comments or ask any questions. You kind of just take it at what it's priced, unless you have that coupon. Like I said, now we have a 15% off, so we can shop around for anything. And we'll see a discount there. So the neat thing about, or I guess like the funky thing about Buyee is that you have to, this uses still, like, you can't just put native English words here, although you can search with English words, but you just won't get like all the specific hits that you're looking for. So for example, like you can create filters and whatnot, but if you want, you can create a filter like these here are filters, and this is something that that I've created and through like my years of using Buyee. But you have to search, but it's better if you search in Japanese. So if you just do like a translation for example, let's go to TCG Republic, and let's just go to Weiss. Let's say that we are looking for the Yoko SSP. Alright, so this is I've been on this page for so long that I know that this is the translation for Yoko. So if I go back and we are on the Weiss Schwarz trading cards like section or filter. So if I just paste it in the search bar, then we'll see that click search. We'll see that it's going to filter through, or it's going to give us our findings here. And as you can see here, we have all of these special cards. And as you can see here, we have a Yoko SSP for, let's see if we can actually purchase these. So sometimes buyers won't allow for proxy services to like purchase items, but as you can see here, I mean, we have I can't really tell if this is a real or fake, but let's just go assuming that this is real. You shouldn't always trust Buyee for offer 100% always authentic items. There have been instances where items are fake, and to be able to tell, it takes a lot of expertise and knowledge and details of the card. I don't have that here, so I can't tell you if this is real or not, but let's say that we were going to purchase this and we were 100% sure that this was real. Then I click this proceed to order page, and let's wait for this to load. Let's see. Yeah. While this is loading, so this is essentially going to give us a breakdown as to what it's charging us in yen, and then also in USDs or US dollar. It gives you the option to also have additional protective packaging, to request it. If you want insurance as well, you could do that. But down here is where you can actually click the coupon. And as you can see, we have both a 10% and a 15% off. Take your choice. If you want 10% instead of 15, up to you. But I choose the 10%. And we just click OK, and it automatically applies that to our total. So this is already with the here down here. So we have a total. So the fee breakdown. Total amount for the item is 55,000 yen, and then so it looks like it's $2 or something like that yen. So 300 yen, whatever that is in dollars. Plan fees. So this is the I believe this is like the insurance or something like that. Or yeah, standard plan. And then we have a discount, so it's about 8,370 yen for the discount, and I mean that's 15% off. That's a good amount, right? So before that we were at this was 342, but without the 15% we're at 401. So I mean, take that. I mean, this is it's a huge opportunity. If you wanted to go down the route of buying the Yoko, then you could get it for $342, whatever that was. Now right now today is Sunday, July 27, 2025. So just going back to Mercari, let's go over what else there are. So I have a ton of filters here. So one for 5 Qross, if anybody likes 5 Qross. I mean, there are lots of value in these rare niche market or niche cards. So this Kurumi, this is a really nice one. And you can search, this is a good way to get your comps as well. And depending on who you're buying from, it may be just more worth your time to buy it from Whatnot, because there are a lot of Whatnot sellers that sell these niche types of TCG, so you don't have to pay the exporting or pay the shipping, pay the Buyee fees. And it adds up. If you're not buying something expensive or buying things in bulk, then shipping adds up really quick. For example, I think for a couple of cards, if you want the DHL shipping, which is I recommend to do because you get it in legit 2 to 3 days. If you don't do that type of shipping, if you do that type of shipping, then it'll cost you about $30, and that's for 2 cards and for a little box. So you can just imagine how expensive that gets. So a lot of times it's just more worth buying it from Whatnot sellers. If you're just buying 1 or 2, but if you're gonna look for big cards like this Yoko on the other hand, then definitely recommend buying on Buyee because you get a really good deal. But so as you can see here, this 5 Qross Kurumi card is $210, and then mine is 15% off. You get at a pretty good deal. And they're typically pretty good quality. I mean, I for the most part, most sellers are very honest on this item condition here on the right side. So there's no obvious damage there. You do have to take into account that a lot of these items sometimes they very well may be from pack fresh, but 5 Qross is notorious for being damaged even right out of the pack fresh. So take that for what you mean. And as you can see, we have a 5 Qross Infinite Stratos 2 booster box. So this is very rare. And then we have it for $325. You could, I think 15% off of that, will be whatever it is. So maybe you'll get it for like $290, something like that, and sealed. And if you wanted to rip something cool, then you have, this is your opportunity to do so. So let's go back to more filters. If anybody likes Chaos TCG, then, they have Japanese is the market for it. So if just check it out to see what they have. Let's see. Okay, so new. Here, let me close all these other tabs. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, awesome. So they have the entire set of Testament of a New Sister Devil. Let's open these to see what they are like. So this is the. Okay. Oh, okay, this is beautiful. No obvious damage or dirt. I guess near mint condition, I would assume. Really rare card, 867. Not cheap at all, but you get it at 15% off. So if you got that money, that type of money to spend, definitely go for it. Then we have the teacher. Should have gone that route. We have, I forget what this girl's name is. Is it Kurumi as well? It might be. And we have Maria, is her name? And then we have Mio for 1,562. I don't know, that's kind of pricey, right? But if you were looking for these cards, this is the best website to do so, or to find them and get a steal of a deal for them instead of buying it from eBay. A lot of the times you'll see these cards on eBay, but you can, if the seller is from Japan, you can confidently kind of think of it in your mind that they're almost always charging 2x the price on eBay than they are here on Mercari. So if we just search for that same card on Mercari, you'll more than likely find it for half the price. Plus, like I said, if you wait for a 15% off deal, then you'll get it at an additional 15% off, which is again a heck of a deal. This is one of my Grail cards that I'm always trying to go for, but it's just so expensive. So expensive. 1,735 raw, and this is it's not in perfect condition. Unless is this not the card? Okay, so okay, I forgot to mention that there is also descriptions for the cards themselves, and this is all Google translated. So if you wanted to go to the right to the real version, then you'd go to the website and check it out. So it'll also link you to the real Mercari website if you wanted a direct view of the card, or the direct view of the post. You can translate all this if you wanted to, and it'll give you the same translation, or most of the time it'll give you the same translation. But let's see, one more thing. Let's look at Victory Spark. Victory Spark is another beautiful TCG, very underrated still, I believe. So that's so we have booster boxes, we have play sets, we have PSA slabs. We have these beautiful cards. Let's look at some of the high-end ones here to see what's on the market right now. Okay, so we have, let's see what's sold in the past, plus what's available. So we have one of the Grail cards for Victory Spark. So let's see, it looks like it's sold in the past for 1,300. Then we have some more really expensive cards, 1.1k. This, I should also state, this won't give you the entire history of what has been sold or not sold in the past whatever X amount of months. I believe this there's only a specific amount of time that this dates back. So you won't get lifelong comps. You probably will only get back 1 year, or 6 to a year is what you end up getting in terms of history for comps. So yeah, so if you're looking at comp, I would definitely say just do multiple sources, eBay if you can, and Buyee. But like I said, Buyee doesn't give you like a full history of it from like the time that Mercari has been up to like the point that it is now. It'll give you a good idea though. So like I said, you know, you got Dex, you got another Big Grail, Yami from To Love Ru. You've got the little sister from I forget what is it called. I forget what this anime is called, but the little sister, very cute card. We have Momo, like I said, one of the grails for Victory Spark, very expensive, but beautiful card, beautiful art. I mean, how can you like just not like this? This is like the top girl for Chaos that we went over earlier. But yeah, I just started to make a video, you know, kind of going over how I shop on how I shop on Buyee most of the time. But I mean, you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys want to, you know, kind of take, you know, have like a series where I can kind of just shop through this here, then, you know, also let me know. I'd also be interested in that. But yeah, it's been Tora. Thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.